1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audio visual, dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasions a few moons away. 284 rotations to Watermelon Day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw up the deuces and say what should it please on 1, 2, 3, peace. Alright, let's do the mic check. Welcome. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. Hide. There we go. All right, now we got it. Cool. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armah. This is Tuesday, October 25th, 2022. I am Bomani Armah, and we are 285 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. Let's start our morning with today's anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, written by Rosamond Johnson and James Weldon Johnson. Let me set this up. We're going to have some fun. Here we go. Friends, that was the Black National Anthem, written by Rosamond Johnson and James Weldon Johnson. Quick reminder, if you love what I do in the mornings, there's a whole bunch of ways you can contribute to what I'm doing. The best way you can do is like, share, follow, and subscribe. Let's keep this moving. Friends, if you don't know, the reason that I'm playing the national anthem every morning is I'm trying to get better at playing it. So when I do it at my concert, the Frederick Douglass Writing Club, I do it smoothly for my students. I'm still getting used to being a good stage piano player, and I want to show my students that I'm unafraid to keep practicing until I get something right. You're going to see me doing this live on stage on February 5th, 2023 at 2 p.m. at the Public Playhouse. It's going to be part of my interactive performance for young writers called the Frederick Douglass Writing Club. You definitely want to bring your young people out to this. This is going to be a lot of fun. I've been working on this program for years, and I think your students are going to come and get a writing journal and be inspired to write and follow the writing career of Mr. Frederick Douglass. So hopefully I will see y'all when that happens. We're still about 4 months away. I'm giving you a lot of head start so you know when it comes, all right? Friends, let's get into our next thing. Every morning, we honor one of the ancestors. This morning, we are going to honor Celia Cruz. All right, let's get into this. Today's libation is for Ursula Hilaria Celia de la Caridad Cruz Alfonso, also known as Celia Cruz. October 21st, 1925 to July 16th, 2003, a naturalized Cuban-American singer and one of the most popular Latin artists of the 20th century. Cruz rose to fame in Cuba during the 1950s as a singer of guarachas, earning the nickname La Garachera de Cuba. Known internationally as the Queen of Salsa, Cruz mastered a wide variety of Afro-Cuban music styles, including guachara, rumba, afro, son and bolero, recording numerous singles in these styles for Seco Records. In 1960, after the Cuban Revolution caused the nationalization of the music industry, Cruz left her native country, becoming one of the symbols and spokespersons of the Cuban community in exile. Let's get into the Celia Cruz quote. Forgiving is not forgive. Let me say this right. Let me do the Celia Cruz quote. Forgiving is not forgetting. Forgiving is remembering without pain. Such a heavy quote to be so short. It is important to always remember the path you came down, to recall the potholes that damaged you on the trip without holding on to the pain. You still need to know those potholes are there. You don't want to forget them. Your knowledge of the path is what's helping you not get hurt again, but you're not afraid of the path just because of the potholes. I'm amazed at all the ways this quote applies. As individuals in our personal relationships, as a people, and how we have been treated historically, yet can deal with the system without anger or thoughts of revenge. Thank you so much for this wisdom, Celia Cruz. Let's pour our libation for Celia Cruz. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flame still flickers, we pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, please pour out a libation for one Miss Celia Cruz, all right? Quick reminder, once again, there's a whole bunch of ways you can support me. Go to BomaniArmah.com. That's where you can find how to hire me and bring me to your venue or your school. It's how you can buy my merchandise or download my songs. You can donate to me on Patreon, but the thing that you can do that helps the most is to like, share, follow, and subscribe on whatever platform you are watching this on. Thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate that. I want to get into another event. I love letting y'all know what's going on in the community. I posted on social media earlier this week, me and my son's practicing for this event. So let me make sure you know what's going on here, okay? This event is called the Kaaba Festival, all right? Saturday, November 5th, 2022, from 11 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Smithsonian National Museum of African Art. Kaaba is an organization headed by the lovely Brenda Randolph, who finds books about Africa and curates a list of books about Africa for every age group every year and tells you the best books to get into your students' hands to let them know more about the continent of Africa. They are highlighting these books this year in this amazing event that's going to happen at the Smithsonian. This is maybe my third time performing at it, helping everybody get warmed up and get into the mood of being African. This is the second time I've done it with my sons. Olu and Dela are going to join me. They are actually the features. They're the drummers. I'm going to be rapping with them as they drum a lot. You definitely want to bring your family, bring your children, come and be exposed to all the African art, and very importantly, be exposed to all these books that you can find and use with your students or in your classroom at the Kaaba Festival. To find more information about it, go to kababooks.org. You can RSVP at kababooks.org. I will see y'all Saturday, November 5th at the Smithsonian National Museum of Art. All right, friends. So since we're talking about books, let's get into tonight's book. All right. Tonight's book is Your Name is a Song by Jamilah Thompkins-Bigelow, illustrated by Luisa Uribe. I really love this book. Let me get into how they describe it on the website, and then I'll talk to you about why I love this book. Frustrated by a day full of teachers and classmates mispronouncing her beautiful name, a little girl tells her mother she never wants to go back to school. In response, the girl's mother teaches her about the musicality of African, Asian, Black American, Latino, and Middle Eastern names on their lyrical walk home through the city. Empowered by this newfound understanding, the girl is ready to return the next day to share her knowledge with her class. Your Name is a Song is a celebration to remind all of us about the beauty, history, and magic behind names. Now, friends, if you know me at all and my work in the classroom, you know that part of my ministry is encouraging young people to take pride in themselves and their culture. Part of that is owning your name and making sure everyone around you recognizes and respects it. This beautiful story helped explain to me what I love about the rhythm and melody of names, especially those from those of us in the global majority, who are often told that our names are odd and hard to say. My daughter's name falls into this category, so I make sure she knows the words to the story and her beautiful name. I suggest you read Your Name is a Song by Jamilah Thompkins-Bigelow to the young people in your life. This is an amazing book. All right, friends, that is the morning announcements. Thank y'all very much. I hope I started you off with some RBG energy. As you noticed, this week is a little different. I got a theme song now. And I will be posting this on my social media as always. Please have a wonderful day. Remember, there are 3 things that I want you to do. I want you to honor the ancestor, prepare the descendants, and love right now. When I count to 3, everybody say peace and throw up the deuces. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace.